Hello everybody, welcome back to class. My name's Karis and I'm going to be your instructor for today. We are going to do a class with our lovely friend, the Magic Circle today. So it's all you're going to need with you, then your mat and a little bit of space. We're going to start off sitting down on our bums with our circle in hand. So just sitting along your mat, knees bent with your feet hip distance apart. Find those sit bones and really lengthening through your lower back as if you've got that little piece of puppet string from the middle of your head up towards the ceiling so you're sitting nice and tall. We're just going to take the circle into the palms of our hands and we're going to reach it forwards away in front of the chest. Try and imagine those shoulders still relaxing and don't worry about too much of an aggressive squeeze on that circle to begin with. Just feel a little bit of tension through the palms of the hands so that you know that your back is awake. We're going to start off here with our C curve, so starting to get that lower back and abdominals moving. So sitting up nice and tall, big deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to think of scooping your abdominals in and switching on that pelvic floor. Tucking the tailbone under first, starting to tuck that chin ever so slightly as I roll back onto my lower spine, but keeping my arms reaching forwards in that circle. And then deep breath in. I'm going to roll back up. Find those sit bones lengthen through the lower back. Exhale, belly button in, tucking under. Rolling back, reaching forwards, tucking my chin. Then deep breath in, rolling up. Nice. One more just like this, then I'll start to give you some little things to add on if you would like to. Really feeling rib cage towards the hip bones, belly button in. Inhale, rolling up. Good, you are more than welcome to just stay with that version for now. If you would like a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to roll back and stay in your C curve. From here, your arms stay long. You're going to reach that circle up over the head as if it was a halo. Then you pull it back down in front of your chest and you roll back up. So you're just sandwiching it in the middle there, adding a little bit back on top. Of course, you can stay just in that C curve or reaching up, arms stay long, pulling back down. Rolling all the way back up. Good, keep it going there. So this just adds a little bit more weight back because your arms are going up over your head and you're feeling a little bit more of a lengthen through those abdominals. Keep pulling the button down, pulling those ribs towards the hips, rolling all the way up. We're just going to take one more just like that, with or without that little halo reach. Deep breath in. Good, pulling back down. Rolling all the way back up. Good, we're going to take one more down here. So nice big deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone. You're going to roll back about halfway, somewhere that you can stay for a little while. Now we're going to think about obliques, so switching on the twist in our spine. We're going to keep our arms long. We're going to keep the middle of our chest connected to the circle and we're going to twist around as far as we can to one side. Then exhale, pull it back into the middle. Inhale, twisting my ribs in my circle, pulling all the way back to the middle. Keep it going there. Careful you're not just going with the circle. You want to keep that little piece of string, middle of your chest and circle rotating together, pulling back to the middle. Good. Inhale round. Exhale to the middle. Here we go, 4 more. Keep scooping the abdominals in, really reaching forwards with those arms. 3 more. Good, 2. Last 1. Come back to the middle. Deep breath in, tucking your chin, rolling all the way up to the ceiling. Good, just extend the legs away, sitting nice and tall. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, tuck your chin, just have a little roll forwards. Reach that circle over the top of your feet. Just having a little forward fold there. Good. Then rolling back up, stacking that rib cage and shoulders. Keep your legs long, circle reaching away from the chest. We're going to use that C curve and we're going to roll all the way down onto our backs. So nice big deep breath in to prepare. Make sure you've got a little bit of room behind you. As you exhale, legs are lengthening away, arms are reaching forwards. Exhale, tucking that tailbone. Now, imagine someone's pulling that circle away from you. Keep a little bit of resistance in the arms, pulling the abdominals in. Find that C curve. Now, like a sticker, peeling the back, that lower spine, all the way down middle of the back, onto the rib cage. Take that circle all the way up over the head for a nice big stretch. Good. Relaxing in. Nice. Gorgeous. We're going to roll over onto one side. We're going to place the circle on the outside of our feet. So if you tuck your underneath leg into the circle and push down, and then you're going to lie on your side and bring your top leg in the middle. So your legs are going through your circle. Up the top here, come up onto your forearm. Feel that your elbow is underneath your shoulder. And instead of sinking down with the ribs here, you want to imagine you're scooping up away from the floor, really stacking your shoulders and your hips and scooping the belly button in. We're going to keep this bit nice and still, and we're going to work down the end of the body. Your hand can be on your hip just to begin with, or if you need that little extra bit of balance, just place it down in front of you. Nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lift your top leg just to pop up to the top of the circle, and then bring it back down. You're lifting up, tapping it back down. Really imagine someone's pulling your toes, making your leg as long as it can, and tapping back down. Keep checking in on that pelvis and the rib cage. As you lift the leg, you don't want to feel that drop down. Shoulder and chest strong as you're squeezing through the glute to pop back up and down. Lovely. You've got 8. Scoop the belly button and keep that pelvis as still as you can. 6. Nice. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. On this last one, you're going to take the leg up and keep it up there. Your top arm is going to reach back up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to keep that push out on the circle because we want to keep it nice and strong, keeping our glutes squeezing. We're going to roll backwards with the hips, creating a little bit of a V shape now from my shoulders to my toes. I'm going to reach my top arm up towards the circle, lifting my legs to create a little side teaser, opening my chest, pushing out on that circle. Then I lower my legs down and I roll back onto my hips, trying to keep my circle lifted from the floor, trying to push away with the underneath of the ribs. I roll back onto that little squidgy part of your bum, so my hips are starting to twist to the ceiling. I'm reaching up towards my circle. Nice long arm, long legs, pushing back. Then I'm sliding away and I'm rolling back up, pressing the floor away. 2 more. Here we go. Rolling back onto the glute, reaching all the way up. Good. Push it away. Roll onto the hip. Last one. Rolling back to the glute. Lift it up. Reach, reach, reach. We're going to hold. We're going to pulse out on that circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower down. We're going to roll onto the hip. And then we're going to relax down. Drop that top leg. Gorgeous. Bring your circle up your legs. You're going to place it around your knees, around your lower thigh. Lying down on your back. Taking your arms just down by your sides to begin with. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck and head. Feet down into the floor about hip distance apart, and then just feeling a little bit of pressure out, because if you relax the knees, that circle's going to fall down. So make sure you can feel a little bit of tension into the outsides of the legs. Just in the middle here, keeping those glutes activated. We're going to take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, peeling up through the spine. Little bit by little bit, up to your bridge. At the top, big deep breath in. And then exhale, deflating down, rib cage, waist, then the tailbone. Keep thinking of pressing down into your feet and pressing out into that circle to make sure it doesn't drop. Listen to your breath here as you take the bridge. There's no set tempo. Just what feels good for that spine to start having a nice good peel up and down. Just like your C curve, it's little bit by little bit, really articulating through each part of the back. At the top, you're pulling towards those heels, you're pressing out on a circle. My pubic bone is the highest point, my hips are equal. Then I keep that tuck as I roll all the way down. Good. If you're feeling pretty good here and you want a little bit more of a challenge, arms can just reach up to the ceiling in front of the chest. Then you haven't got that pressure in the arms to help you. And with hamstrings, we'll have to switch on a little bit more with those glutes. Good. We've got 2 more. Tucking under, peeling up. Good. Nice big deep breath in at the top. Exhale, peeling back down. Good. One last one to take up and hold it up there. Here we go, tucking under. Start to feel that pressure out on the circle. Hold it at the top, press down to the heels, scoop your belly button in. We're going to pulse out on your circle. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze it out, tuck that tailbone into. Last one. Now relax that ribcage. Roll all the way down till your tailbone touches down. And you can relax, hug the knees into the chest and just let that circle relax. Take a little rock from side to side, whatever feels nice. And then we're going to roll over onto your other side. I'm going to spin around so that I'm still facing you, but you just need to roll over onto the side that you haven't done. That circle is going on the outside of the ankles, so your underneath leg is pressing down, and then you're coming onto your forearm and sliding your top leg through the circle, creating that nice long line again up onto your hip, top arm on the floor or down onto your waist. Remember that sinking feeling of the rib cage down. We don't want to do that. We want to try and lift them ribs away, pressing down into the forearm and that hip. We're starting off with our little leg lift. So nice big deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to tap the leg up to the top of the circle. Inhale, floating down. Good, tap up, bringing back down. I'm trying to keep my upper body, my core and my pelvis as still as I can. So I'm really taking this movement into my glutes and into my thighs. Good. 8, nice. 7, belly button scooping in. 6, lovely. Feel that little bit of pressure up on the circle so you're really switching on that outside of the thigh. 4, 3, 2, last one. You take it up, you keep it up there. Top arm reaches up to the ceiling. Nice big deep breath in. You're going to roll back onto your glute, onto that squidgy part of the bum. Float your legs off of the mat. Reaching your top arm towards that top foot, closing into that little V shape. Then you lower the legs just before they get to touch the ground. You're going to roll back onto your hip, stack up on that shoulder. Keep those legs lifted. Now you roll back again. Find that squidgy part of the bum, folding the body. Reach with the chest, lifting up. Then you lower back down. Just before they touch the floor, you find that hip roll, stacking back on top. 2 more. Rolling back. Reaching up. Good. Slide it away. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen as you come back onto the hip. Last one. Roll it back. Find the squidgy part. Reaching up. Here we go. You're going to hold. Open the chest. You're pushing out on your circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back onto the hip and relax all the way down. Good. Take that circle away. Just have a little roll onto your back. Hug the knees in to the chest just to release those glutes. Again, take a little rock from side to side just to relax that spine down. Lovely. Nice team. Looking good. Tuck that chin to the chest and roll yourself up. Good. Shuffle back a little bit on the mat so you've got a nice bit of room. Thinking back to that core from earlier and now using it for a bit of stability and a little bit of that half teaser we did from earlier. You can have your circle in your hands. Again, just in between those palms. Don't worry about too much of an aggressive squeeze. It's going to be reaching forwards in front of your chest. From here, starting off like you did very at the beginning of class, you're going to tuck your tailbone under and roll into a little mini C curve. Then from here, you're going to float one leg at a time up to your tabletop position. So I'm in a little C curve, my tailbone's tucked, belly button scooping in, and I'm just lifting my knees up. I'm going to pull my knees into my chest, nice big deep breath in. I'm going to try and thread that circle round my feet. Exhale, I'm going to extend my legs away as I sit into my lower spine, finding that little double leg extension, belly button in, ribs to hips. Then, chin is tucked. I'm going to bend my knees in, find that C curve position and take that circle out from my feet. And I send the legs away. I'm going to reach the circle up to the ceiling, over my head. Find that same double leg stretch. Bend the knees in. Slide the circle round the feet. Piecing them through, squeezing those legs together, roll back onto that lower spine, reaching forwards with the arms, fold it in. Good, send those legs away, reach the circle all the way up, over the head. If you need to make this a little bit easier, keep that circle in front here. Don't worry about taking it up over the head. Tuck the chin, find that tailbone, tuck it under, belly button in, piecing, pulling away. Good, tuck the knees in. Lengthening the legs away, pull the belly button down, tie the ribs to the hips, circle up or over the head. 2 more. Here we go, pulling in, piece the legs through, lengthen away, tuck, tuck, tuck that tailbone, scoop the abdominals in, pulling in, this is your last one. Here we go, tuck the tailbone under, belly button in, lengthen the legs away, reach that circle up, hold, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it all the way down. Good, give yourself a little lie down there. Get your breath back. Good, just for a little stretch out to finish. Stay lying down on your back. You can keep your left leg straight or left leg bent, whatever feels good for you. And you're gonna slide your right leg into the circle. Leg up towards the ceiling, trying to lengthen through that hamstring as much as you can. Have a little check that your hips are square, so they just mean they're both firing up to the ceiling. We're not twisting in that back at all. Completely up to you how much or how little of a pull you have on that leg. But try and keep your tailbone down and just breathe into the stretch here. Good. You can hold one hand, both hands, whatever feels good. We're going to keep our right leg as straight as we can, and we're going to keep the hips square to the ceiling. We're just going to bring the leg across the body ever so slightly. Good, so it should be going down the outside of the leg into that glute, stretching out. We're holding 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up to the middle, then bend the knee, relax it away. Just swap over, same on that left side, so left leg going in, reaching that left leg up to the ceiling, starting with that hamstring stretch, adding, taking away to that pull on the circle. Hips are square, really lengthening up the back of the leg. Just holding here, nice big deep breaths to relax the shoulders and the rib cage. Then keeping the hips as square as you can, keeping that leg as long as you can. Just keep pulling slightly over the body. Hold in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bringing it up to the middle. Bring that right foot to join the left in the circle. Place it on the balls of the feet. And then just flex the feet and have a nice deep pull through the backs of the legs. Trying to lengthen through those knees and calves. Good. You can take a little rock forwards, backwards. Maybe from side to side to feel that release through your lower spine. And then gently bend the knees. Tuck the tailbone. Press into that circle to roll you all the way up. And relax down. You're all done there, guys. Well done. I know it's super mean, but you absolutely smashed it. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you soon.